According to AnonWatcher, at AnonHQ, the Monsanto pesticide glyphosate has been found in samples of honey. Time and again we have heard about the pesticide, glyphosate, making its way into our food chain, our medical treatments, children's vaccines, and impacting our lives. Monsanto's attempts to debunk the World Health Organization's claim that the pesticide is indeed a probable carcinogen has generally fallen on deaf ears. However, irrespective if we believe the agricultural giant's claims or not, yet again, glyphosate has headed the discussions of eco-awareness, this time in the form of honey. Yes, that's right, honey. Over the last year, we here at the Anon Media faction have highlighted the plight of bees and their necessity in the eco-chain for our livelihoods. Quite simply, without the bee to pollinate, we would very quickly discover the devastating impact on our food supply. The public interest group, The Right to Know, has declared that they have documents proving the FDA has discovered traces of glyphosate in samples of American honey. The Roundup herbicide, which is popular among farmers, particularly for GMO crops nowadays, is slowly leaching further into our food supplies. One scientist in a leaked document stated that it is more difficult to find honey that is not tainted with the carcinogenic glyphosate, saying, "It is difficult to find blank honey that does not contain residue. I collect about 10 samples of honey in the market, and they all contain glyphosate." He further adds that organic mountain honey, though still contains the chemicals, contains the lowest traces. And it isn't surprising. Not long ago, AnonHQ reported on colony collapse disorder, a dying off of up to 40% of bee colonies. The record number of deaths have by some been attributed to the use of pesticides, one of them being glyphosate. Common sense from here tells you that those bees which survive the pesticide spraying will naturally carry the chemicals with them as they harvest pollen. As with all things, a process such as this, where the bee and the flower are tainted, naturally, the taint will progress into the end product, in this case, the honey we consume. The concerning angle to this story is the inability for the FDA to accept the risks posed. In recent re-evaluations of glyphosate exposure and toxicity, the Environmental Protection Agency has confirmed that glyphosate is almost non-toxic to humans and animals. So, while the presence of glyphosate in honey is technically a violation, it is not a safety issue, states Chris Sack, a scientist with the FDA in a leaked email. Further on he states, acknowledging glyphosate as a pesticide most likely be introduced by the bees themselves. Alarming as this may be to honey lovers out there, at this stage, official health organizations see no reason to instigate concern. And they won't. With the merger of Bayer-Monsanto, the chances of anyone scrutinizing the formidable company is now highly unlikely.